Good morning, everyone, and welcome to a weekly message from Jesus. My name is Barry Strohm, and each week I channel a message from our Lord. We've been doing it now for quite a few years, and He's got some incredible messages that are available for you on our YouTube channel. It's all free, we don't charge for anything. It's our mission to spread the words of our Lord, and that is what we try to do each week. So He is here. Let us begin. Hello, everyone. Yes, each week I come to you, and each week I bring you a message. My message is very simple, so I'm sure many of you might get bored at it. I tell you not to do anything that you don't want done to yourself, and to teach the young and teach them my messages. It's all very simple. I hope that I don't really bore you too much in what I do. But my messages are very important because you see, your soul life that's what's eternal. Your soul life returns to heaven upon your bodily passing. And then your soul will be in heaven, and it'll decide when it wants to return again, and it'll decide what lessons it wants to learn. Everyone has lessons to learn. If you didn't have lessons to learn, then you would be God. And there's only one of me, so learn your lessons and you will become as close to me as you can. That's really what you want to do. My heaven, the greatest miracle that I really put together. Yes, my resurrection was special. That was for Earth and your planet. But when I built heaven, that was one for everyone in the galaxy. So that was a pretty good deal. It was a large miracle. I know many of you believe in miracles because you listen to my words and you understand. You've heard some of the stories Barry has told about all the miracles that he has seen, the miracles that he has, the healing miracles that he's performed. So he's done many things and he understands. And I know many of you do as well, because there are those of you that listen that you take time out of your day every week to hear my words. My words, they can do great things for you, or you can ignore them and they won't. You see, that's what free will is. And I talk about free will every week as well. Free will can be the greatest things for humans, or it can be the most difficult things for humans. When you use your free will to go against my wishes, it generally doesn't turn out well for you. When you pray to me, then you get guidance. I keep telling you this, that prayer is one of the greatest answers that you can have for living a good life. Because when you pray, we know what's in your heart, and we know what we need to do to help you. Our only goal is to help humans. We send you back on a very difficult mission. Many of you are having problems paying your bills, raising your families, figuring out how you're going to educate them, because there are always problems. Many of them are the result of your politicians. I would hope that you would only elect people that truly believe in me and follow my words. Many of your politicians, they say they do, and then they're elected, and then they do exactly what they wish. The common sense approach to your politicians is elect the ones that say they believe in me, and then pay attention to what they do. If they don't follow my words, then you know they're lying. If they're lying, don't reelect them. There are many people that tell lies every time an election comes up. The people vote for them every year, and things don't get any better. This is pretty typical of what happens in many of the inner cities. In the inner cities, things are very difficult. There are not that many jobs. Many of the jobs are for highly qualified people. And many people simply are hurting very badly in the inner cities. The schools have been allowed to degenerate because it makes more sense for the politicians to pay money for the schools where rich people live, because the rich people can support their campaigns and give them more power. It's a very vicious circle. But if the people would pay attention to what their leaders are actually doing for them, not what they're saying. With a politician, don't pay attention to what they're saying, but pay attention to what they do. What they do, that's what has the real results for you guys, for you people, the ones that trusted them in the first place. I really don't like talking about politicians. There are many good ones around. There are people that truly try to help, but there are so many that are only interested in their personal wealth, their personal power. Their egos take over, and that's usually their downfall. When Barry and Connie say the prayer of protection, there's a phrase in there. It says, protect us from our own egos. They've done a great job of that because they're very special and they have literally no egos. All they want to do is help others. And you don't hear them boasting and saying what they can do. They know what they can do and they simply do it. And then the people, it's up to them if they want to listen. I truly wish that more people would pay attention to my words. I think each week is very valuable. Of course, that's only the opinion of God. So I could say, what do I know? But that wouldn't really work out because I know most everything. So how do you find true happiness in a world where people are trying to destroy the world, trying to make it as difficult for you as they can so that they can pocket more money? It's not easy. But as I always say, the first step is to build a strong foundation of faith. If you have the foundation of faith, then you know you should pray. And when you pray, I will truly try to help you if I can. Quite often there are circumstances that come about because of your life plan. It may be that you have got to learn the suffering of a terrible illness because you've never known that type of suffering. If you learn the lesson of suffering, then you will know what others in your future lives are going through. If you learn your lesson, you won't have to repeat it. Lessons are only to be learned once unless you don't pay attention to the lesson. Life is a little bit like school. You can flunk your courses, but all you have to do to pass your courses is listen to me. So why would anyone flunk a course of life? But they do. You can look around and see people everywhere that have flunked the courses, the lessons that I've tried to teach them. Many people only know evil. Sadly, that's a fact. Many people want to try to hurt as many as they can. You can go on to the news channels and see the dictators that are harming so many people. The leaders of Iran right now are just so brutal. They're among the worst that have ever lived. The Nazis, they were terrible. But what these people in Iran are doing to the people of their country is very, very similar to what the Nazis did to the Jewish people. The Holocaust was terrible. But the leaders of Iran, they've just killed 30 or 40,000 of their own people, innocent people that just wanted to have their words heard. So they're no different. The greetings that they get when they return will not be what they expect. We've had a few of them return, and they were very disappointed with what they found. Many of them honestly believed that if they were martyred, they would receive virgins in heaven. Well, there's no sex in heaven. They're energies. So in the first place, it was a pretty stupid assumption. But it is the furthest thing from what they received. The evil ones that have returned so far have been judged very harshly. They've been sent back to lower levels, and they'll have many lifetimes to live to pay back what they've done. There are many more that I suspect will be returning soon, and they will have the same type of judgment. But those of you that are listening today, you know the truth. You know the love that I have for everyone. I look at humans as my children. When children disobey, they have to be corrected. They don't have to be physically punished, but they have to be corrected because I want their soul lives to advance, just the same as you want your children's human lives to advance. The greatest gift that you can do to your children is to teach them of me. Teach them of common sense and teach them not to hurt others. Always have them help when they can. It's never too young for a child to perhaps help an old person get up in a restaurant. As bodies age, they deteriorate. They have to do this so that they can return home to heaven and find out how they lived their lives. But you can help them. Many people need help today. Do what you can to help others. Show your love. Many of you have deep love in your heart for others. Many people say they have love for others and don't. I know who does, and who doesn't. I know who will and who won't. I know who loves me, and I know those who profess love and don't. So you see, there's really no hiding your true feelings or your true actions. We know what's going on. We know every word of your prayers. We know when your prayers are truthful, and sadly, we know when they aren't. I want you to have a conversation with me or my archangels or my Holy Spirits when you pray. Tell me what's in your heart. I want to hear it, because then I know that you know truly what is in your heart as well. You must understand yourself. That is the first step to true knowledge. You must know your own weaknesses. You must know your own strengths. You must know when you are fooling yourself. Sometimes people are fooling themselves. They may have an illness and they try to ignore it, where if they had taken care of it, they would have had a longer life. Many people return home earlier than they really needed to because they ignore illnesses. Today, I'm giving you the technologies of modern medicines. Many things are changing today. I've taught you about stem cells and DNA and all the things that your doctors need and researchers need to truly advance. There are many advancements taking place. There are many pharmaceutical companies that don't want you to learn of them, of course. There are many modern ways that you can be helped in your illnesses, but there are many natural ways as well. Study the herbs that I created for you. There are many herbal teas that can help cure your illnesses. Many of them can help you have your immune systems much stronger. A strong immune system will keep you from getting sick. And every time you have a sickness, it will weaken your system in the long run. I want you to have healthy, happy lives. The healthy part, that's pretty much up to you, how you choose to live, how you choose to eat. The nourishment that you put into your body is the key to how your body will respond. If you eat healthy food, the odds are pretty good that your body will remain healthy. If you have a healthy lifestyle where you exercise, get out in the sunlight, walk in the woods, learn the true relaxation of seeing my miracles around you, sit and listen to the birds. They are communicating with you. You just simply may not understand what they're saying, but you can hear the beauty in their voices and their chirping. There are so many things in my world that you can use to enhance your health and your mental abilities, your mental state. Many people are depressed and then they stay in a dark room and wonder why the depression doesn't go away. My first suggestion to you is go for a walk in the woods. Go to the ocean, put your feet in the sand. Take time to truly enjoy the miracles that I provide for you. A dark room is not a miracle that I've provided. You have simply turned out the lights. There can always be light. You gain it simply by going out when the sun is up. The sun is a miracle. It gives you precisely the right temperatures that you need to live a life. It provides all the energy for the plants that grow. It provides the food for the animals that live. So everything about you is a miracle. How long has it been since you've sat and watched the sun go down at night? Every sunset is different. Have you watched a rainbow after a thunderstorm? Sometimes the worst storm provides the most beautiful rainbow. That is a miracle that I've created. Everything that goes on around you is the creation of God. Many people have become educated and they think that evolution has done it. Well, yes, it has. But I've guided evolution. How do you think the beginnings came about? The planet Earth is very, very old. Human life on it has only been around for a couple 100,000 years. So it took many, many billions of years for the Earth to advance to the point that it could support humans. It had to evolve. Humans had to evolve with it. But it was all by my guidance. So if I could do all this, why can you not pray to me and ask for guidance? It's really quite easy after all the things that I've gone through to get humans to where they are today. Knowing love, that is so important for humans. There are many that are very lonely today. Maybe their spouses, their families have died, and they have no one real close to them. If you know people like that, make a point of speaking with them. A simple phone call often will make their day. Know that I am always with every human that will walk the earth, and that I was with every human that has ever walked the earth. Maybe they used their free will to go against what I asked them to do. And maybe that has harmed their soul lives for the future. But every human had a fresh opportunity. They were born as babies with no knowledge. They had to learn. They had to take the facts that they were given, and they had to live a life based on the facts that they were given. Everyone starts out equally, and everybody ends up equally in heaven when they return. In heaven, all souls are equal. Yes, they are judged and they are on different levels, but they're essentially evil. They had the same opportunities through all of their multiple lives. It all comes down to how you use the opportunities that I give you. When you listen to my words and follow the simplistic meanings of them, it's much easier for you to exist. I guarantee you that if you live a good life, follow my teachings, that it will be so worth your while when you return to heaven. Each week I tell you that heaven, my greatest miracle, even I have trouble describing because it is such an incredible place. You will come to heaven. You will come as an energy. You will not bring any of your wealth with you. None of your possessions will come with you. It will simply be your soul energies that enter my heaven. And then you will be told how you lived your life. Come to heaven with a great smile on your energy. Know that you have lived the life that I've wanted you to live. Know that you've gone out and helped to spread my words. Know that you've done all the things that I ask you to do. Listening to this show of my words, this is a wonderful, wonderful opportunity for you. I speak truly to each and every one of you that are listening. I know what is in your hearts. I know the true love that you have for me. Go out and show that true love to everyone, to all of those around you. Show that love even to those who have displeased you or that you dislike. Show no hatreds towards anyone. Hatred will destroy you. Hatred will be returned. Keep the anger away from yourself, from others. Just simply live the good life of which I speak. Try taking that little walk today and take a deep breath of the air I provided for you. Hopefully there will not be any pollution that man has put into that air. That's another story, but we'll speak of that another week. So I am blessing all of you. I do it every week. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for paying attention. Thank you for praying, and thank you especially for being who you are. Goodbye, and have a blessed, blessed week. We'll be back again next Wednesday. Goodbye. Well, another wonderful message. It's a great one. Pass it on to your friends. See if they'll take time to listen. If they don't, it's not on you. At least you've tried. You've done your best. God tells us all the time, but we just simply have to try to do our best. And simply put, that is what we all do. Goodbye. Thank you so much for listening. We'll have another message for you next week.